Lakad matatag!
Normally. The Tusk, which is obviously good with the Snowball. They have hopefully an Enigma who will build some auras for him. So that's to match this tide against the Enigma in the lane. So it could be pretty good, but down bottom already.
Yeah, they're gonna try to bring down Hakoda. He's gonna end up being the one that gets punished for this movement. They set up as a tri lane to get that kill, and they will succeed in doing so. Parker, I suppose it's a worthwhile trade, provided that you can win the mid lane and do decently up on top, right? Then you're like, well, the heroes that need to make space for me while I'm farming the jungle anyway, they're getting off to a better start than they would be otherwise if it was just a normal situation. As bottom, Affliction, not in a normal situation, gets the Snowball out onto the Luna, but should end up dying here. They even commit the tombstone for this one. Going on to Michael's gonna try to get away with the fire snap quickie.
Which they're not supposed to. Infamous, you know, they're gonna VP, whenever they go on them, they're gonna just use the spells, drop the tombstone, and Infamous don't really have the best counterplay. One of the best things you can do right now is just to hold the lane to mid. GPK is taking a lot of pressure.
Yep, a lot of pressure. It turns into a death. And we were just talking about this just now, that they will not be too saddened by the state of affairs. Sure, you lose Affliction, but whatever, somebody has to die. And does seem like it's their 5 position playing the Tusk this game rather than Michael their 4. But Michael, speaking of him, is going to end up losing his life down bottom. Man, this Marcy Luna combination down in this bottom lane is just so toxic to deal with. Most of these Marcy lanes are anyway.
Yeah, can you, I'm not sure you can theory craft a stronger tri-lane as mid lane again.
Mid lane, oh yeah, we're going to have another kill onto GPK, it seems like. He gets off a wonderful tornado, but there's no way he gets out of this one. Or is there? Oh, a little bit of miscommunication with the fire snap quickie. And it sends Leo Style back into the lane rather than deeper towards the hero. And that does leave Parker all alone down in this bottom lane. Will be able to get off the strength morph. His allies are rushing back towards him. Can they get there in time? The body blocks from Yamich. He gets off the adapter strike onto Luna, pushes her back, and it's a little bit of a jump happening, and they are going to be able to throw back Michael. It is just going to be a support kill, but they'll take it. If they get it is the thing. GPK will be able to find the kill, but it's certainly going to cost him his own life. Tombstone gets dropped down by Hakoda. The Soul Rip keeps the Invoker alive for now. Parker got drawn towards the mid lane, but primarily here to deal with the Tombstone as Marcy disposes the Leshrac. Do they have the damage to kill? Yes, they do. Lesh is down, but GPK might end up following as they bring in Parker with the Snowball. Tornado able to throw them both back, so no kill happening in Revenge. DM, they have access to the Ravage. The question is, can they get close enough to be able to trigger it out? From the mid lane, GPK is also coming in, moseying on through the jungle. He's gonna come across some of these targets. Rebound will catch out onto Frank first and foremost. Black Hole will come out, cancelled almost immediately. DM has Ravage at the ready, doesn't even need to use it. They've already brought down Frank. Michael will follow him into the grave as well. And somehow...
Random Ravage or Anchor Smash, but looks like for now he's just gonna go Manta Skadi and then try to man up on the Luna as GPK found Leo Style up top.
Found Leo Style. Leo Style doesn't have a forced off, doesn't have a BKB, no defensive items really. They still can't catch him just yet, and GPK... will he get him with the Sun Strike? He will. Not enough damage to kill with the strike, but enough damage to follow up with the right click. Dominating streak for the Invoke.
Off the gas and like go full break mode. Just farm, hold the map, and if VP make a mistake or dive you too hard, then you can think about it.
But this dive's gonna be successful though, Khezu. They jump onto Frank first, Enigma already gone. Michael will be able to dodge most of the beams from the Eclipse, but still gonna end up dying. I suppose you wasted a little bit of time before they kill you, but there's a 0% chance they won't. Very good Black Hole. There's no guarantee you have enough damage to kill some of these heroes caught in it. They're still coming in though. Parker TPing very far forward, wants to try and burst down the Aegis. Ramses will end up losing life number 1. Okay, that's something. Frank really wants this Black Hole. He will get the Black Hole, but immediately cancelled. Now BKB activated by the Luna goes in with the Eclipse. They've already brought down Michael. Ravage will be there. It catches Parker on the last tendrils. He is now in a little bit of danger. The first one in danger though is certainly Affliction, as he's going to die on the other side of the fight. On the high ground, they're chasing Parker. Waveform away. It's not going to keep you safe, my friend. They have so many ways to chase you down. Both supports will buy back, but to what end? Leo Style goes too far forward. Leo Style's dead, and Affliction can't save him. We spoke about this, Khezu, and it turned out not to be a concern, but more of a prophecy, as he can't save the Leshrac. They end up losing all their heroes, and now they're going to lose the whole damn base in the talking about just now. The fact that Frank, that was what, the second Black Hole this entire game? Must be feeling to himself that we picked this hero for a reason. It's supposed to have this massive impact. They're trying to play around the Roshan pit right now, but they don't have the Enigma nearby. They're going to go jump onto Ramsey. He still has the BKB, and even without the Eclipse, can easily turn back onto Parker. Parker losing so much health with the Spirit Vessel and the EMP. No way for him to survive that one. They've lost both supports. Those 2 diebacks as well. And with Parker being gone, there's no way in hell they don't just rush down middle. With the full Scotty, BKB, Dragon Lance, and Infamous, they read the writing on the wall, and they don't like the story it tells them, so they will instead just call GG, well played. Game number 1 here in the last chance qualifiers goes emphatically towards
some lifesteal, maybe a Satanic or Butterfly, but overall this kind of checks the boxes that we were talking about with the damage at some point, right? So now when you give the enemy offlaner an easy time who's already a tanky hero, as up Michael is
Michael, it's gonna be first blood. Yep, ends up dying. Hakoda gets him with a Thunderstrike. Last tick as well, with a little bit of a right click. That feels awful, Khezu. When you
this mark, like you protect him so he doesn't die, but you try to give him solo experience whenever you can. Because I think the only timing you have now is him getting level 3, and it looks like he may not get there without dying at least once more.
Yeah, he's gonna end up getting brought down in the top lane, and they're not done just yet. They get a double by also being able to take out Affliction. 2-for-1 special in this top lane. This is a tri lane that VP, they didn't even...
To the SF, a little bit to the Magnus. Now, I like that he's even staying here a little more on Magnus for another play.
Yep. Will enable them to kill Hakoda, as the Disruptor will die. That was a TP down bottom as well from him, so by the time...
And instead, we're gonna double down on these other 2 lanes to overpower them and give the SF a game. Which I can't really fault him for, as into mid again, we're going on GPK.
GPK's life is forfeit, certainly. Oh no, the LSA connects onto Frank. They still will be able to kill him. Down bottom as well, Parker's in danger. Hakoda got the respawn, came in as soon as they noticed that they managed to take down the tier 1 tower down bottom. But Leo Style going in for the wraparound here. There's these heroes in the top lane, 4 of them. The roll in, Yamich goes into the Shadow Realm to stay alive for now. Leo Style caught out a little bit. There's going to be a LSA with the Laguna onto the Venge as she goes down. Leo Style glimpses back into the rest of these heroes. No escape is looking likely here, or is it? So fast right now with these phase boots, but the chase is still on. Hakoda will eat the snowball just to make sure that Leo Style cannot escape this. It takes a while, not an easy one, and oh, Frank! But it looks like the decision is being made for them as VP are smoking into them instead. Affliction will break this one. Parker, stay away. Run away, Parker. Run. Run. They just barely caught vision onto Parker. Yeah, they got him, and they glimpsed him. They caught him at the last second. Fortunately for him, he wasn't positioned too close to the Vengeful Spirit, so won't end up dying. But no, he gets Bramble Mazed. They don't want to throw in the Terrorize, though. And they'll pick up some free gold, bringing down the Tombstone. That's nice. What a legend. DM's such a nice guy. He's like, guys, I can see your game is going hard.
A little bit of a donation to like make us feel like, yo, guys, you can run at us. You know, here's 200 gold, now come smoke. Leo Style.
They do take the bait. Leo Style jumps out. He jumps into a Static Storm, though. Hakoda will still end up dying. But, okay, Affliction swaps himself into the Static Storm. At the end of the day, though, Yamich gets left behind through the Shadow Realm. The rest of his team says, Suzmate, Leo Style's too difficult to kill, so we're going to leave you alone. A little bit of a difference. Forces VP back, and they smoke up instantly. They still have some ultimates. They want to try and force more on the map right now.
GPK. This is on the Aegis for now. Skewer back.
All right, life number 1 is gone. What's life number 2 going to bring? Hakoda is here. But Hakoda doesn't have access to the Static Storm. So let's see if how badly they want to retreat. RP will catch on to 2. It's the Bloodseeker and the Lina. They don't have any follow-up on top of this, though. And the Laguna will be there onto Frank. He'll end up dying. You said they should sound the retreat. They don't do it just yet. Parker going for the Requiem. Trying to fear these heroes back, but Ramsey's BKBs right through it. They're looking for Hakoda, who will eventually end up dying as Parker goes in. BKB right-clicking down onto Ramsey's. Ramsey's eventually dies. Yamich will go for revenge onto both Leo Style and Affliction. And between himself, discard for Frank. Sometimes Frank still dies, but been doing his best in that regard. They get the tier 1 tower middle as well, so that's always quite nice. Glimpse back though. Parker, will he be forced to BKB? He doesn't commit it. The BKBs now might come a bit too late though. His TP's out. Affliction not going to be as lucky. I mean, I think he could have just BKB TP'd out the first time around, not eaten the glimpse and not gotten the Affliction killed. But, you know, you only try to hang on to these charges, especially when it's the 8-second going closer and closer down to 6.
Warp a hero in and then RP him on the ground. There is no saving the VP heroes. You don't have some SD save or Oracle in your lineup. As Affliction
comes back
to be caught for now.
Yep, he gets glimpsed and ruptured at the same time. Should be a very easy kill for them. So also potentially trying to run down Ramses. Oh no, went too far forward. Close to the rim of the base, so he gets feared into the RP. And they've already gotten the kill onto this Bloodseeker. The question is, will they get more? BKB from Leo Style to dodge the Static Storm. GPK blinks onto the high ground with no Aegis available. GPK, what's going on? There's going to be a Soul Rip to keep him alive. Will be able to kill the SF, but dies in the process. DM, though, going to try and mop up this fight, dropping down the Tombstone next to the tier 3 tower.
Ahead, they still are, but like their amount of plays and how well they need to play, that rate is going up a lot right now, as they do catch Leo Style.
Yeah, they find Leo Style. But here's the BKB. Does kick away the Bloodseeker so he can't get himself bashed up. TP'd already back into the base so he can't TP to safety, but will buy time for his team to arrive. Look how long the snowball is, and now he blinks back to safety. Will still get caught in by the Blood Rite, but he's brought time because his team is now arriving. He will be the first casualty, but Parker making sure that he won't be the last. RP onto Lina, she's dragged back into the Requiem. They've right-clicked her down. Parker turning his attention towards DM. We'll be able to right-click him through the BKB. Ramses coming in. Ramses doesn't have BKB anymore. Ramses is gonna die. Yamich in with the Shadow Realm. Tried to activate the Terrorize. It's not really gonna matter for any of these players. And they're gonna drag back Yamich as well. Frank is on him. Impetus shots will chase him. And Hakoda, he's just gonna decide, well, you're on your own, buddy. I can't really help you out from this position. And they're playing now inside the Dire Triangle. You're not at the point anymore on the side of Infamous that you need to be the one making the reckless plays on the map.
Yeah. Like right now, this network graph is fake. I would rather be Infamous. We have a jump from both sides.
Ooh, jump from both sides. Requiem will be there. They're actually going to go in with the RP onto GPK, but they haven't killed him just yet. He's going to turn around onto these heroes. They will be able to bring down Frank and the first life of Parker. BKB from Ramses and GPK this time around going to be way too strong. They catch the SF as well. Hakoda will get snowballed into by Leo Style, but it doesn't really matter. What the hell happened in a hurry? They end up losing all their heroes. They couldn't kill GPK during the duration of the RP. And as a result, GPK turns around and kills for VP. They've taken down the final range racks. Only one melee remaining.
Back into swap.
Alright, so let's see what you got. Affliction. No, you can't die. We need you to swap. Oh no. Dead without buyback. Laguna into Michael as well. There's buyback on the Enchantress. Oh no, Frank can't die either. We'll be able to get the skewer back, but that's a BKB committed. He's under skewer, so he can't blink RP anymore. Or under the Rupture, rather. Let's see if he's going to try and go for his opportunity. Only one more play remaining. The Glyph will be there just to buy a little bit of time. SF is up. He's trying to get out here. He's TPing into the midst of the fight. There's going to be silence going out onto Frank. They're not going to allow him to do anything. Parker goes in with the BKB, able to bring down 2, but eventually will still die to GPK. And 3 heroes on the side of VP will just buy back into this. They recognize that they've just won the game, and so does Infamous. As the South American squad throw in the towel. GG, well played is called. The second game goes the way of Virtus.
Right.